Alright guys, I'm back. So the watch list, as you can see, not many. I'm a bit late today, just gonna take it easy. We're gonna wait around 10-15 minutes. Just hold on. Oh, hi, Chilimch. How's it going, man? Welcome to the channel, to the stream. So, my main watches would be TRCH at the moment. TRCH and APRE and AUVI. Just gonna wait for it to settle down a bit. Although APRE is not a bad long right now, but I'm gonna wait it out. APRE. Okay, APRE is showing sign of weakness. I don't trust it. I'll wait for it to break the recent highs. If I'm gonna take long on it, 770s, it has to break that. If it struggles, then yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone for a while. Five minutes into the open. I don't see anything crazy. I'm gonna be risking very low today as well, as I don't have really good faith in the watch list today. TRCH is looking very strong. It might have a second day run. Seems like APRE wants to just shank everybody out. Longs and shorts. He's playing his game. So it's best to settle, let it settle. Might take a while. So far I see weakness on it, to be honest. I'm not really confident on the longs unless it breaks the 770. Yeah, APRE. Still watching APRE, TRCH. I think AUVI, I'm just gonna leave it aside. Not very interesting. TRCH is strong. Just probably wait for it for later on. Maybe it'll give us a chance. So Chilimch, you've been trading long? Yeah, I know. Neither have I. It's never long enough. I'm looking at APRE and I see sign of weakness on this 714, 750, huge stop though on this. Let's see if it breaks 7. So I'll be interested. I'm keeping a close eye on this APRE if it breaks 7, and for longs if it breaks 770. I think it has. I feel like it's weak. Yeah, there it goes. 7 broken. But it might just be one of those wicks that breaks and takes the stops out and comes back and does its thing. Keep an eye on ALF. ALF is interesting. It's a Momo stock. At the moment on ALF I'm only thinking long, but I'm just gonna wait for it. There you go, APRE just wicks the breakdown short shorters and comes back, does this thing. So we've got clearly 7 is an area, 770 is an area, and if it doesn't break any of those, we have that zone of pretty much crap trading. Okay, still watching APRE. So right now I'm watching APRE, ALF, TRCH, which had a huge wash. That's not very healthy, coming from 680s, 75s to 6 almost. Not very healthy. APRE is coming to the 770 area. So I'm gonna watch APRE at 770s. Just watching the level 2 very closely, reading it, trying to read it, and that break is quite strong. So I was kind of thinking if it starts to hold that area, I'll look into short it. But bearing in mind it is a strong stock, first day gapper, very risky. So I was gonna go in very small. But the way it's trading, I'm thinking more long side at the moment, because the fact that it broke 7 here. Let me show you. So right here, I don't know whether you guys can clearly see this. This was the area 7, breaks it, but very quickly retraces back up. So this is basically a sign for strength, and as you can see, the momentum after that break, after a wick, is quite strong. So I am looking to long only at the moment. Bear in mind, guys, I'm just recording and streaming these things simply for the fact that I need to keep record of my trades, and if you guys follow my trades, by all means follow it, but don't just blindly follow it. Obviously, do your thing. If you don't understand, you can ask questions, but yeah, just know what you're doing as well. TRCH seems to be interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. TRCH. I'm gonna try shorting TRCH. Gonna short TRCH now, 625, 625 and 635, 10 cents stop. Yep, 625 with a 10 cent stop. I'm just going very small on it. Still early. This might be the pullback before it goes for the second wave. So I'm aware of that. I'm still in it. still in. Still in it. I'm not using hard stop on it. I just needed to break 635 and close above it. I'm keeping a really close eye on it. If it starts to fail, I'll add to it. See, the fail might be coming, but if it bounces again, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm thinking next level 6. Okay. So now on TRCH, what I wanted, there you go. I just wanted to fail off of this, break the lows. By doing that, it might take out 6 as well. If it does, it's all good to go. My stop is somewhere over the 635 area, right here somewhere. Just keeping an eye on it. That's the thing, there's not much else, to be honest. Oh, yep, they broke 6, great. It's a shame I couldn't add to this. I'm gonna take some out. 597, 597s. Yeah. Took 1/3 off 597. And gonna put my stop to break even and let it ride. Gonna ride this thing. The fact that it broke 6 without any problems kinda is a good sign for me. Next would be 580s. So worst case scenario, I've got some partial on it around 30 cent, close to 30 cent partial. And yeah, if it does come back and takes me out, it takes me out. Stop on break even. I would really like it to stay below VWAP. This, I believe this, if you can see this orange line is my VWAP. The solid orange line here at 620, 619. So ideally I want the price to be trading below that. If it does break it, obviously it's going to take me out. I have already put my hard stop on it on break even. So the only trade I've taken is the RCH for short 625. Got a 30 cent, around 27 cent partial, and I've got about about 75%, 70% position running on it. So the thing is with TRCH, it's better to be quick, taking quick scalps, profits on this, because short is a bit risky on this. The fact that this has got so much momentum, there's the second day as well. Bit risky to want more. But I'm thinking next 580, if this holds, if the VWAP holds, 620 areas hold, then 580 should be achievable. Obviously, I'm waiting for it to break the recent lows. The fact that it's broken 6 and came back, I just don't like this. You see, it says broken here. That's your 6. It's broken and came back straight after that and reclaimed 6. This is what I don't like. That's why I'm 625s. I put my hard stop on a break even. If you remember, same thing happened to here, APRI. Wow, APRI is just a mess. So basically APRI broke 6-7 and very quickly it reclaimed, and then we had some strength in it. But that 77.7, 7.8 held, and now it's just in the middle of nowhere. We want to make sure that 780 and this zone gets taken out basically. So I'm not really sort of very confident on APRE anymore unless I see some sign of strength or weakness. I'm looking at CLF as well. I was looking at long 2232, 2232s. I might have just missed it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm out TRCH. Break even last batch. Yeah, TRCH. Just gonna wait up on this. Right now I'm looking at CLF and GOEV. GOV. And ALF as well. ALF is trying. Is APRE finally going to decide to completely collapse today? Let's see. How many very we seem to be very quiet. Oh, thanks. It's kind of hard to pronounce your name, by the way. It's easy for me if I call you Chi, if you don't mind. All right, yeah, thanks. It wasn't a great trade, but well managed. If you got a trade well managed, that's actually a really good trade. Yeah, GRCH trying again. ALF is failing, CLF is failing, and APRI decides to give up, I guess. APRE might be all day short today. Let's have a look. Oh. I don't know whether the stream is running alright. I think it might be a bit slightly delayed. But if you guys can confirm you can hear me and you can, it's not as bad. It's not unbearably bad, is it? Can you guys hear me though? Looks fine, yeah. Great to know. Keep an eye on ALF, guys. ALF might be a potential long for the day. GRCH, very interesting, very tempting for a long. Very tempting. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it for the moment. If I'm not very sure, I'm not gonna touch it, but it's quite tempting for a long. And I have a setup that is already a valid setup. It's just I just don't feel too good about it. I'll leave it. Right, let's have a look at APRE. APRE is still trying. I want to see that 7-7 battle here on level 2. I might start very slow on the short. 691 is a bit, I wanted 695. I'm just gonna 695, come on. Give me 693, I'll take it. 693, shit, it's not gonna give me anything. Sorry guys. Yeah, I just wanted 695. Got a bit greedy there. hold on. 694s. I'm waiting. 693, 694. I haven't taken it yet. I'm watching level 2. So basically I want that 7 to fail. Yep. Still waiting on it. It wants to take out 7. I'll probably whip you out and come back down. Right, so yep, 695. Okay, I'm gonna start very slow on it. 695. 694. I'll take 694. So the stop is just over 7, and also it's not a hard stop. I want to make sure that it doesn't shank me out. Ideally I would like it to break 677 quickly, but if it starts to consolidate here, obviously then I'll depends on the price action. I'll probably get out there earlier than 710s. Right now 710s is the risk, about 15 cents. Bear in mind, my stops are very tight, so I don't really. I can try quite a few times as well with this, so I'm okay with that. To be honest, I'm okay with having 10 cents, 15 cents stop. Sometimes it's even less than that, but if it whips me out, that's fine. There goes ALF. Keep an eye on ALF, guys. ALF. It's gonna hold. It's gonna hold. Yep, it's halted. I believe it's halted. Yeah, I was looking at ALF, but I just was paying attention to APRE. Break of 662 would have been nice. Even 650s would have been nice. Still watching APRE. Seven or sevens. Let's see what it does. 710s. I did start small on it, so I'm okay with even if it goes spikes me out. Worst case scenario, 720s will be a bailout zone. I would say 725s. But ideally I would not want it to be trading above 710s. Let's see what happens. Not a great setup, to be honest. Not too crazy about it. That's why I went with small position sizing. What if you guys did take it? What you could do is if it had taken you out, you could enter now and then maybe put your put your hard stop 725s above the VWAP. So APRE above the VWAP right here somewhere, but that's also, I normally don't like to put a hard stop, to be honest, for the fact that this just whips you out and comes back and does what you want. But you have to have a lot of discipline to be able to get out when needed. Sometimes obviously doing that you do lose a lot more than you initially planned, but it can save you a lot of bad trades, whipsaw trades that took you out. So as you can see, ALF halted. Wait for another 3 minutes for it to resume. Perfect area to be halted as well, 7s. TRCH, keep an eye on that. TRCH, if it breaks 650, that's a good trade there. It's actually trying. The only thing is volume. Volume is slowly picking up, but it's not as good as I would like it to be. APRE, let's go. We need to break the lows, 675s. APRE basically needs to break this low here, and it's trying. And now once it starts to trying to break this, I could put my hard stop over 712s right there. In fact, I'm gonna put my stop there at 712, because if it starts to come back up again, test these highs, then it's just that trade isn't there anymore, to be honest. Now I would like to make a decision whether it wants to stay weak and break the lows, or it's gonna be one of those chops. So yeah, that's why I need to and also I'm watching ALF as well. There it goes. Wow. ALF, great. It would have been a great trade over 660s. But that's the thing, you know. If you guys were like, if there were like hundreds of people here, at least some of us would have taken that. Unfortunately, only few of us at the moment. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, right now, 750s would have taken the partial. Obviously, as soon as it opened as well, partial would have been there. 750s, definitely another partial, and you leave the rest with your break even. Even if you don't want, I mean, if break even is huge, like you're talking 660 to 750, that's $1, so you could put it under 7, around 690s, and let it run. And you know, if you get another hold, then yeah, all well and good. Wow, that's it. 8 broken easily. Yep, I'll keep the last batch if I was you. If anybody, if anybody took it. There you go. It might be another hold. If it's 850s, 840s, might be. No, yeah. this would have been a great trade. So these kind of trades, you know, if you catch one of these, you know, that's it for you guys. Like, that's probably it for the week. If you had gone in full size, I mean, you could have on the break of 650, add on the 660 break. I wouldn't add after the halt, 100% I wouldn't. But yeah, exit after the halt. But this is extremely strong. As you can see, it just didn't pull back at all after the hold. Usually you would get that. So yeah, very strong. As you can see, this is the second hold. That's the first, second hold. I would have reduced, I mean, on the break of 8 I would have reduced by quite a lot. I would have only had like 20%, 30% left on it. I'll leave it to run with a stop just under 7 basically here. Quite a bit to go, but you know, that's just only 20%, 30%. There you go, there you go. APRE, let's do this. Come on, APRE, come on, come on. All right, obviously put the stop to break even now on APRE. As you can see, it broke that, and I want this to be stay broken basically, and this one needs to be trading below it. So as long as I have that, I can let it run, and my stop just basically break even. That's a good position to be in. Now just wait for it to do its thing. Alright guys, when you, I mean, we don't have much on the streams at the moment. I think 3 or 4 people. They're quite quiet as well, trying to grasp things, I think. But later on, if I'm free, I can go through the trades maybe. But this is how I trade, guys. If you do have any questions, please, yeah, just send me a message or just post in the chat. I'll try and answer. It's because I have done this for a long time. I just don't go into so much detail because I know what I'm looking at. And you might be thinking, why the hell is he taking short? Why the hell is he taking long instead of short? Why is he switching? Why is he swapping? It's just it's years and years of experience, guys. So yeah, we'll get there slowly. If you want to know anything about how I trade, I can try and guide you guys, but it's I'll warn you, everybody trades differently. My character suits this way. Very small risk. I've taken, by the way, I've taken some out at 660, 667 on APRE. 667s around here. Took some out around 50%. Break even stop, hard stop basically. So it's kind of not break even, it's just over 7 because only 5p difference. So so guys, 2 trades, 2 winners. Not bad for the day, huh? 100% accuracy today. Not too shabby. Keep an eye on CLF as well. Not shorting, but for longs. I mean, I'm just waiting for it to do something. It's trying, there has to be volume coming up to it. If it does come back with a volume, I mean if it tries with a volume, then yeah, it looks good. Daily is good. Actually, let me have a look. My other charts. I do have other charts, guys. I just don't show my other charts because I have got my... Whoa, hold on. ALF is open. Whew. Wow, this thing. This will be interesting to watch. You can watch this bad boy a whole day and it's gonna entertain you. Just don't get caught in the wrong side. On the wrong side. It's gonna mess you up. Gonna mess you up. It seems like it's going scary. But obviously, if you have taken at 660s, you're still good to go. Your stop is under 7, and you've already taken out 80% of your position on it, and let it run. Let it do its thing. That's why it's so good to have that 20-30% left to run, because that runner can actually be much bigger than your initial exits, even though it's 20-30%. I just at the moment, I mean, if I was, I mean, I have 7 under 7s, which is a huge risk for me personally. I would have taken it on the second, after the second hold. Usually after the second hold it will pull back quite a bit, so definitely taking 7 out, even, or getting close to 7, so you might get whipped out on it, but it's just a risk. Personally, I would have taken out at around 8.30s, 40s. So I'm gonna add on APRE short, whatever I've taken, 50% I've taken on it, so I'm gonna re-add 683. 683 I've added. And stop will be just over 7. I've re-added on it, so my average basically is 695s. Actually no, 691s. 691 average. If you really want it to be tight, you can actually put your stop at over 693. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep mine over 7. I feel like the reason why I added it on this is I feel like this is one of those all-day gappers, because it's kind of hard for me to explain, because it's just one of those things that I've seen over and over and over. But basically this kind of pattern where it tries to break the highs, this was a pre-market high, breaks it, comes back with strength, not very bad, I mean not strength, weakness, chops around, tries full on again, fails big time. Once it did that, this is what I'm thinking, and any pop should be shorted, but I don't have that system. A lot of people trade like that, so I'm seeing a lot of short sellers coming into any pops on these. I mean, especially anywhere near the round number 7s, anywhere significant, previous lows, any pop, even to the VWAP. So I'm seeing quite a bit of short selling pressure on this APRE. That's why I added. Right, so it's APR is trying again to attack 7s. We'll see what it does. I'll keep an eye on it. Alright, I'm looking at TRCH as well to short. Looking at TRCH to short. 650s, 647s. Give me that. Gimme. Oh shoot. Nope. I didn't get in. Basically, I wanted to get in as close to 650 as possible so I can have good tight risk on it. But no, it didn't. I think we might not have a chance on this. Yeah, so TRCH idea was very good, but I just couldn't. So my entry 6, I was thinking 640, 48s, 47s, just didn't get filled, and it just drops. I would have taken out partial here, and then put the stop break even. Yeah, that would have been a good trade. Very quick. This is what you want to see. Once you enter, you want to see a quick profit. So basically, you want to see a confirmation that your setup was there and it's a valid setup and it's working. This is what it shows. So stop at break even 648. I would put it over 650. It doesn't have to be at the break even. When I say break even, it's not very fixed, rigid rule. It's always above round numbers, strong levels. It might be 5 cents or 2-3 cents from break even. Still, I consider that as break even to make it simple for me. I don't like TRC APRE, so I'm gonna come out of this. I'm out 695. Yeah, not bad. APRE, I am out, and I couldn't get in TRCH. Right, so that'll be it, guys. I think I'm gonna have some rest now. Go have a break. Thanks for joining. I think we have 2 or 3 viewers. Thanks a lot for staying with us. It's been really quiet, no questions, nothing. You guys are either focused or you just left the PC. But yeah, thanks for being here with me. At least it's not like yesterday where I was completely alone. Yeah, that'll be it, guys, for the day. Any questions I might be able to answer? Chi, oh, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully you took some of the trades we talked about. What did you take? Are you trading? Well, if not really, okay, not ready yet. Okay, good. I mean, if you're not ready, you're not ready. You'll get there. Just take your time. I'll definitely say that whatever broker you're using, whatever platform you're using, get used to it by demoing it. Get used to it properly. Get to know the ins and outs of it. Paper trading is okay. I just don't believe in paper trading that much. It's only for platform usage. If you want to get used to the platform, that's fine, but after that, paper trading is just waste of time in my opinion. I've done all of it. I've done months and months, even years of paper trading, and it's really a bad habit. You want to avoid it as much as you can. So if you can, even with small amount of money, you can open up a CFD account with really small amount, deposit 500, 1,000. Just play around with real money if you really wanna do this. That would be my advice, but obviously don't jump in it without knowing what you're doing. Create a system, create a plan. Obviously there's a lot of things behind it. Probably we can probably talk about it if anybody's interested. I'm just because chat is so quiet, no questions. I just don't know what to say, to be honest. If there are questions that arise, considering hopefully we'll get there where people will start asking some genuine questions. It's easier to respond to questions than to try to think what you guys might be thinking to answer. Anyways, that'll be it, guys. Stay safe and have a good day. I might later on join for the power hour for the PM trading, so just an hour or two before the market closes. So catch you on the flip side. See you guys. Take it easy.